Welcome to the YouTube channel Physics Theories and Numericals, where we are providing high quality videos for easy and joyful understanding of physics theories and concepts for life. Once you understand the theories, handling of numericals and MCQs will be easy. Also welcome to MCQ Simplified series videos for Physics Class 12. We have designed this MCQ Simplified series videos with lot of care. Here we will be providing you high quality MCQs. In fact, we will be starting from very fundamental level and we will be moving on to difficult level of MCQs. With each and every MCQ, we will be providing you explanation. Our objective is to understand the key idea so that you can handle similar MCQs with that idea. Our objective is to strengthen the basic concept. This is just not a video. This is a mock test. Within each and every MCQ, we will be providing you timer so that you can put in your thoughts, you can get your option before we take you to the answer. I think this will be a less than 20-minute video and we are having 10 number of high quality MCQs in this video. So if you calculate, you will find very high learning volume to time spent ratio. So we will suggest you to go through the entire video and enjoy the high quality MCQs and take the learning. We have already uploaded videos on electrostatics for Coulomb's law, electric field, electric potential and dipole. We will provide you the link in the description box so that you can go through them in case you have not already gone through. This video is for spherical configurations. The first MCQ, a very fundamental one. A point charge plus q is placed at the center of a hollow sphere of inner radius a and outer radius b. Choose the correct option regarding the distribution of charge. From the given 6 options, you choose the correct options. There may be more than one correct option. You have got 15 seconds time. Put in your thoughts, get your answer. Your time starts now. Time's up. I'm sure you got your option. Let's see the answer. The answer is option E. Only one option is correct here. Others are not correct. See, when you are keeping some charge at the center inside a sphere, the inside surface will get induced by the negative charge of that. That is, if plus q at the center, the inner surface will get induced minus q charge. So as a result, the outer surface will get induced by plus q charge. So option E is correct. Next MCQ. Three concentric spheres of radius 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter and 4 centimeter are given 1 coulomb charge each. The ratio of the surface charge densities will be, you need to calculate and find out what will be the ratio of their surface charge densities. 15 seconds time for you. Your time starts now. If you require more time, please take your time, pause the video, get your answer and come back. Time's up. Let's see the answer. The answer is option C. It's easy. So the ratio of 1 coulomb charge has been given. So surface charge will be, you have to divide that charge with the area of the sphere. So you divide it by 4 pi 1 square, 4 pi 2 square and 4 pi 4 square. So simple calculation, get the ratio. Option C. Next MCQ. A hollow sphere is charged with plus q charge as shown. Look at the diagram. Now two small negative charges, minus q1 and minus q2, they are very small, they don't affect the existing field, they don't influence the existing field. So two small charges, minus q1 and minus q2, has been placed in that field as shown, one inside the sphere, another outside the sphere. Now you identify the correct option regarding their movement. 10 seconds time for you, easy, fundamental one. Take your time, time starts now. Time's up. Let's see the answer. The answer is option C. Let's understand. See, when there is a charge in a hollow sphere, the charge exists on the surface. Look at the diagram. This plus q charge is on the surface. So we know that electric field inside the sphere is 0 and electric potential inside is constant, that is kq by r. What is k? K is 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0. We will be using k in place of 4 pi epsilon 0 to save time, to save space, and also for ease of understanding. So inside the sphere electric field is 0, potential is constant, that is kq by r. On the surface, on the periphery, on the sphere, E is kq by r square and V, that is potential, is kq by r, and at far away distance it is kq by r square and kq by r. So we know this. So what's happening here? Here inside the sphere, the small charge minus q, it does not have any force on it, so there is no electric field, so it does not move, and q2 will move towards the positive charge, it will move towards the sphere. Next MCQ. A hollow sphere of radius capital R has plus small q charge in it. Another point charge plus q has been put at the center. Now you need to find out the electric potential at a distance half the radius at r by 2. 4 options for you, 20 seconds time. You have to do a bit of a calculation. 4 seconds time for you. 20 seconds time for you. 4 options, 20 seconds time for you. Your time starts now. Time's up. Let's see the answer. The answer is option D. Let's understand the calculation. You have got two charges here. One charge on the sphere, another is at the center. So Q1 is on the sphere, that is small q, and Q2, that is only q, is at the center. So the potential at that point at distance r by 2 from the center will be summation of two potential, V1 plus V2. So you know how much will be V1, that is for the surface, that will be k small q by r. And for the charge at the center, V2 will be k capital Q by r by 2. That means it becomes 2k capital Q. So total potential will be V1 plus V2, that is 2k capital Q by r plus k small q by r. Simple. Hope you are liking this video. Please subscribe to the channel, like, share and comment on the video, and also press the bell icon. Let's continue. Next MCQ. Three hollow spheres of radius r by 2, r and 2r are given charges plus q, plus 2q and plus 4q respectively. The point P is at a distance r from the center and the electric fields at that point is E1, E2, E3 for three spheres. Have a look at the diagram. Now you need to choose the correct option for this E1, E2, E3. Whether they are same, who is higher than whom, that you need to find out. 15 seconds time for you. Your time starts now. If you require more time, do take your time, pause the video, get your answer and come back. Time's up. Let's see the answer. The answer is option C. What it says? E2 is greater than E1 and E3 is 0. Let's understand. See this E3, that is that point P is inside the sphere. So E3 will be 0. So E3 will be 0. There is no doubt about it. So your option will be either option B or D, B or C. Right. Now look at sphere 1 and sphere 2. For both the cases, distances are. So now it will depend on which charge is more. For sphere 2, charge is more, that is 2q. So E2, that is for sphere 2, it is 2kq by r square, and for sphere 1 it is kq by r square. So E2 is in fact double of E1. So option here is option C. Next MCQ. N number of small drops carrying charge with potential V volts, they coalesce into one single drop. The potential of the big drop will be, choose from the 4 option. 20 seconds time for you. Your time starts now. You have got freedom to take extra time. You may pause the video and come back after you have got your answer. Time's up. Let's see the answer. The answer is option D. Let's understand the calculation also. See, let's take for the small drop, the quantities are small r, small q, small v. And for the big, it is capital R, capital Q, capital V. We know what it is for, right? Now first let us find out what will be the radius of the bigger drop. So you equate the volume, from that you find the relation of the radius. So new radius will be n to the power 1 by 3 into r. See, you will get many such numericals with small drops coalesce and they make bigger drop, okay? So this relationship of the radius is important. Then r becomes that number to the power 1 by 3 into r. That means if 8 drops coalesce, you get double the radius. If 27 drops coalesce, you will get 3 times the radius. If 64 drops coalesce, you will get 4 times the radius. If 125 number drops coalesce, you will get 5 times the radius. All the time you will find the number given is a cube of some number for the ease of calculation. Okay. So now coming back to our physics. So V is equal to Q by R, that has been given. Small v is equal to small k, small q by R, that is given. So capital V will be K capital Q by R. You put the values. Capital Q is n into small q, and R we just now got n to the power 1 by 3 into R. You put the values. So you get V is equal to n to the power 2 by 3 into V. So option G. Next MCQ. Here 2 MCQs on the same setup. Charge plus Q has been distributed in 2 hollow concentric spheres of radius capital R and small r in such a way that the surface densities are same. The charge on the smaller sphere is, because same charge, that Q charge has been put in 2 spheres in such a way that the surface densities are same. You need to find out how much charge has gone to smaller sphere. 15 seconds time for you. Your time starts now. Time's up. Let's see the answer. The answer is option B. Let's understand. Let's take that the charge on that capital R radius sphere is Q capital R and the smaller one is Q smaller. So surface densities are same. So surface densities will be QR by 4 pi r square by Q smaller by 4 pi small r square. From that you get the ratio of QR, Q capital R to Q smaller. So Q smaller becomes Q into smaller square by smaller square plus capital R square. Next MCQ, same setup. Charge Q has been distributed in two hollow spheres in such a way that their surface densities are same. You need to find out the potential at the common center. 4 option, 15 seconds time for you. Your time starts now. Time's up. Let's see the answer. Answer is option C. Let's understand the calculation. The value of charges Q capital L and Q smaller that we have already calculated. So you got those charges. Now that V will be V capital R plus V smaller. You got the values of the charges, you put the values, simple formula, then simple calculation. So option is option C. Hope you are liking this video. Please subscribe to the channel, like, share and comment on the video and also press the bell icon. Let's continue. Next MCQ. Two very good MCQs are coming up now. The next one. Three concentric metallic sphere shells of radius R, 2R and 3R have been given charges Q1, Q2 and Q3 respectively. It is found that the surface charge densities on their outer surfaces are equal. You need to find out the ratio of Q1, Q2 and Q3. You need to find out the ratio. 15 seconds time for you. Your time starts now. Again, you got freedom to take extra time. If you need, do pause the video, do your calculation, then come back to the video. Time's up. Let's see the answer. The answer is option B. Let's understand the calculation. See, three spheres, okay? The inside sphere, which has got Q1 charge, that will induce same negative charge on the second sphere. So the charge on the outer surface of second sphere will be Q1 plus Q2. That will in turn charge the inner sphere of the inner surface of the third sphere by minus Q1 minus Q2. So outer surface of the biggest sphere will be charged with Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3. So you have got the charges. Now you find out the surface charge densities which are equal. Put them in the equation, solve it, get the ratio. So Q1 is to Q2 is to Q3 becomes 1 is to 3 is to 5. Next MCQ, in fact last MCQ of this video. A solid spherical conductor has a charge of plus Q and radius R. It is surrounded by a solid spherical shell with charge minus Q and inner radius 2R, outer radius 3R. Look at the diagram. Now you need to find out which statement is correct among the four. This is CBSE sample question. A very nice one. Do it carefully. Again, repeating the question. A solid spherical conductor has charge of plus Q and radius capital R. It is surrounded by a solid spherical shell with charge minus Q with inner radius 2R and outer radius 3R. Then you need to find out which statement regarding the electric potential and electric field is true among the four given statements. 20 seconds time for you. Your time starts now. Time's up. Let's see the answer. The answer is option D. Let's understand. See, the charge plus Q at the center, that will induce charge of minus Q on the inside surface of the outer shell. That means the inside surface of the outer shell will have zero charge, and again the outer surface of the outer shell will have plus Q charge. So now look at the 4 points given, A, B, C, D. For point A, that is at center, for it both V and E will be 0, no doubt about it. Now for B, C and D, you look at the charge on that surface and the radius of that sphere. Look at the charge on that surface. We have already calculated charges, plus Q, then 0, and again plus Q. The three surfaces, and you have got the radiuses given. One is R, second is 2R, the outer is 3R. So you put them in the formula. So what you will find, that B has the maximum Q by R and Q by R square ratio. It has got the maximum ratio. So B will have both V and E maximum. A nice MCQ. Okay, hope you have learned it. Hope you like the video. Please subscribe to the channel, like, share and comment on the video, and press the bell icon. Thank you for watching this video. We will come up with many such videos. Bye bye till then.